Good morning from my usual spot. I am literally dressed in every colour under the sun today, but we're starting Monday on a positive note. 30 minutes on the plan. I thought I didn't have a run today. I thought today was a rest. And then James and I sat down for dinner last night and I looked at my plan and I was like, oh, you give me 30 minutes easy, so I better get out in the morning. But we had an amazing roast dinner last night, and then once we've cleaned up we just got into bed and I'm gonna try not to like brag or boast it, but I think we had about 9 hours sleep and I feel great today. My legs feel good, but I think that's also down to the part of keeping the long run easy. Yes, so that's a really good start to the week. So 30 minutes done. I think I was just hovering under 9-minute pace. So 3.4 something miles for the morning, and although like normally with recovery runs they should be slower than your long run pace, my long run pace was about 9:0 something yesterday, but that pace at the moment is, I don't know, I feel I could go a bit quicker, but I was running with Naomi and I did want to keep it super easy. So although the pace today should have been a touch slower than yesterday's long run pace, I'm happy with that. Literally got no makeup on, my hair's a mess, literally just rolled out of bed and came out for the run. So good start to the morning, and then James says he's going to cook breakfast by the time that I'm home, so fingers crossed. Breakfast is there and ready waiting for me, which will be a lovely start to the Monday. But yeah, feeling good. Week 6, can't believe it already. We're heading into the week and I need to actually look at my training plan and program it into my diary and work out where I'm going to be running. But lots of good stuff this week. I think just normal track session, normal tempo session, but we are off to Bushy Park run, or Bushy Park run on Saturday for Sammy and Sean's 100th park run, and we're doing a sort of a running hub meetup, so looking forward to that. So yeah, fantastic start. Like I said, I'm in all a variety of colours, wearing my New Balance Rebel V2s. I don't think I've spoken about these yet, but I will speak about them later on. James got us these for Christmas, matching pair, and I'm absolutely in love with them, especially for the easy stuff. So yeah, car coming, let's crack on the day. Track Tuesdays. How you feeling, James?
Tired. Good.
Huh?
Good.
I thought you said tired then.
No, good. Bit chilly.
Bit chilly? Oh, what is it saying outside?
It's free.
Look at that. Sammy there. Who are we waiting for?
Neville, Devon.
There's Dan. Dan has got his hat on.
Hip hooray.
So we've got to the track. I don't know if you can see properly. And here it is, a bit crunchy underneath. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Sammy taking a picture. The moon. Let's hope it's not too slippy. And do our session. James. Look, you can see all the steam coming off of me. Go on, Dan. The aftermath. The aftermath of the session. You alright?
Good.
Good. Well done.
Feels cold air in the lungs.
Huh?
Feels cold air in the lungs.
Yeah. Hello. I never normally film when I'm out running anymore, but it's Wednesday and it's mid-long run. I remember at week 1 I was like, oh, 30 minutes, love this. But 70 minutes on the plan today. I'm about 3 and a bit miles in, so I'll update you a bit later on. So an update, I'm an hour and 3 minutes in, so I've got 7 minutes remaining. I've been using a maps feature, so I've had no idea on my pacing, apart from when every mile ticks over. They've all been above, bar one, all been above 9 minute mile. One was 8:52. So I'm just trying to take it super easy, let my body absorb the benefits of yesterday, and then just make sure that I'm ready for the tempo session tomorrow. I've done a different route, so this has helped me out. Been listening to business podcasts, and yeah, almost home now. So yeah, there we go. I think that's mile 7 ticked over, so I'm going to be just under 8 miles. I'll see where I am, because I planned an 8.3 mile loop, so I might try and take it to 8, but I'll see how I'm feeling. But yeah, final part. Woo! Productive, that's what we like to see. 8 miles, 1:12, 9:04 pace. And base for once. Woohoo! Go me. So I'm back to my, I think I should call this like Katie's filming lane. But yeah, really fresh face this morning. Literally just left the house. Literally just shoved my headband, not half hat, headband on. And yeah, 8 miles done, an hour and 12 minutes. And yeah, I just took it really easy, to which meant that my watch gave me base training. Woohoo! Now, if you followed me for a while, I may have spoken about this before, but my heart rate reads quite high. I don't wear a chest strap. I find them uncomfortable. And my watch always tells me that my heart rate's far too high. But I've trained for, I think, almost a decade now. So I know what's easy, what's hard, and what's pushing my limits. But really pleased that actually just taking it that little bit easier meant that my watch gave me the base training. What else was I going to say? But yeah, I was listening to podcasts, which was good. Did a completely different route, used the maps feature on my watch just to take me around a different route. Some pathways and redways that I do know, but it just meant that I didn't get lost. And yeah, just really happy with that. Gonna have a chat with James though, because I just feel like that still this aerobic sort of like level, you know, I could used to do these like midweek long runs at like 8:30 pace, but I kind of just know I need to be patient, trust the process, and that everything will come together in time. I'm just wondering if there's anything I can do in the meantime to try and combat that. But yeah, Wednesday done. Where's he gone? So today I've gone for the Vaporflies. I've got pink on, so I thought that would go. James, what shoes you got on today?
Adidas Adios Pro 1.
What's your session?
40 minutes, sub 3 days. Hopefully nice and chilled before Sunday.
Yeah, you got a big session Sunday, haven't you?
Yep. Yes.
Long run session. Good morning, so it's Friday. I've literally quickly scrambled on clothes because there's this beautiful sunrise this morning. This just doesn't even do it justice. But I said to Instagram stories on Thursday night that I was going to go for a morning walk. And so because I'd made myself accountable to Instagram, here I am out. We have, so where we live, this used to be an old golf course. And during the summer, I love walking around here. But in the winter, I'm such a hibernator. I can just so easily only go outside properly for running stuff. But I thought, I want to try and capture as many of these wonderful sunrises as possible, because in the winter in the summer I never see sunrise because it's just far too early for me. And Fridays is always rest day, well, usually rest day for me, and so it's difficult to get my steps in. So I thought, let's start the day nice and positively. Let's get my steps in. I am going to the gym later. I'm doing an upper body session, but I might also get on the cross trainer as well to finish off the steps for the day. But yeah, I just thought I'd take in this wonderful surroundings we have. And also this morning before I headed out, I did my gratitude journal. I read for 10 minutes because update on that. In last week's video, I was saying that I was really struggling to read. But since the Tuesday of last week, once I started doing it once, I've just read every day. Even if it's just for 10 minutes, I've just found 10 minutes because I can spend a lot of time just scrolling on my phone. And I thought, no, let's actually do this. So that's been really good. I think there's only been one day that I haven't done it. But yeah, there's lots of dog walkers out. It's lovely. So I've been trying to persuade James that we need a dog to take out on gorgeous mornings like this. And then when the dog's old enough, we can take the dog out for a run. But still working on that one. Also, we have just promoted this week's podcast all about half marathon training. So if you're interested in that, we did it from a beginner and an advanced perspective. So search for the Running Hub podcast. It's on all podcast platforms. So yeah, shameless plug there, but I thought I'd get that in there. But yeah, honestly, it just doesn't do it justice. But it's just a gorgeous morning. So yeah, happy Friday.
A bit warmer today.
Oh, don't they look good? That's James's fault. You've got a pink one, by the way.
You're welcome.
I think that's the start.
Morning, morning, everyone. I get Tim's bum in there. Sam loves a camera. So it's for the YouTube. 100 park runs. Sammy, where are we?
Bushy!
Woo! 100 park runs. Sam's going for a fast one.
Sean.
What pace is Sean running?
Thanks, Sean. You got to say Sam.
What pace has he got run?
Harder.
Hang on, that's going easy.
Got to take one for the team anyway. Sean's not 100. That's how Sammy doesn't question pace.
So many people.
Good morning, guys.
Here, the start line's here, look, cones. This is it.
Oh gosh, I'm right in front. Today, do we have anyone new or visitors today?
Woo!
Welcome to Bushy. We hope you love our park as much as we do, and congratulations for those who are doing it for the first time. Hopefully you'll get it. We've got a few milestones to announce from last week, and this week we've got a couple. We've got Sammy and Sean for the Milton Keynes. Oh my god, this is crazy. A different one?
No, same.
Showed my mum yesterday.
Right hand out, right hand out.
Thank you.
Go on, get your token.
Well done. Thank you.
Woo! Success! Yay! Yay! Congratulations! Woo! Go Running Hub!
Well done, guys.
Thank you.
I see. Okay. Yeah, I saw a lot of t-shirts. I thought we'd all bust it all.
Let's go, Daria.
Sorry. Sean!
Cornflakes ones are lots of them.
Coffee afterwards. Come on, Sean! Stand.
We need to work together on this. Yeah.
Oh, it's a bit wonky, but I think this will do. So back in the car, and obviously it is Sunday, which is long run day. I didn't take my phone with me today because the trousers that I'm wearing just have a pocket in the back, and I thought it was a bit much with both gels and my phone, and I also didn't want the gels to somehow pocket title anyone, so I left the phone in the car, so I didn't get any footage. I've actually finished the run now, and I actually loved it. I loved a long run, and I haven't been able to say that in such a long time. So yeah, really happy with that today. So just a recap of sort of like the last few days. Friday was the gym with Naomi, and we did sort of like an upper body session, and we did some cardio. So we were on the bike and cross trainer, so bike to warm up and cross trainer to just to finish off, and then that was it for the Friday. And then obviously yesterday, from the footage you can see that we went to Bushy Park run in sort of, I think it's sort of southwest London. Bushy Park run, if you don't know, is like the founding park run, the first, like, it's the home of park runs. So that's when the first park run ever happened. So it's quite a sort of like a prestigious thing to, prestigious, I don't know if that's the right word, but it's quite a big thing to go and do Bushy because that's where it all started. And as well, on the 5k app that I mentioned last week, one of the challenges is to go to Bushy. You complete the challenge by just going to Bushy, essentially. So it's a really nice park run. It's just around the park. It's a one lapper. It's really flat. The first bit is on grass because there's so many people. They just do like a really big start, and everyone just funnels through. A little bit on gravel. I quite like the gravel, but that didn't last long. Sort of pathways, and then just through the park. So at the moment it's like quite compact mud. So that was fine. So it wasn't like ridiculously muddy or anything. Went a bit faster than I should have. Sort of averaged, I think, like 7:57 minute miles. But at first we thought we were going to be pacing Sean, but just because it was so busy, James stuck with Sean, and Sammy and I was with Tim for a bit chatting away. We just kind of like stayed together. And yeah, just the atmosphere was really nice. Then because it was Sammy and Sean's 100th park run, we had coffee and cake in the cafe, and it was a bit of a running hub meetup, so we had quite a few people come along from different parts of London, or a lot of the Milton Keynes lot came down to do it. So I think there was about 17 of us doing it, so that was really nice, and just a really nice morning. Like, I feel like in the running hub we've been able to build some really lovely connections with people, but when you just meet up in real life, it just solidifies them even more, and it just kind of like reinstates what a lovely community of people that we really have. So yeah, always a fun morning out when we're seeing people. And then today, so the long run, 16 miles, and James is also doing his long run, so he's still out, so I'm waiting for him. Now his long run, he did this last February, so almost a year ago now, and the session is 20 miles long, and it's 3 miles easy and then 2 miles at marathon pace 4 times over. So he's got this 5 and a bit mile loop that they will do, and just do it like 4 times over. So when they did it last year, Naomi and I ran in the opposite direction so we could just always see them and encourage them on the way round. So we said, we have 16, we were like, oh, we'll do the same again. We'll just do 16. We'll do the loop backwards once again. I think, is that Nev? That's Nev. Where's James? So I think sometimes they like take water and drink in between loops, but I will find out what Nev's up to. So just chatted to Nev, and it turns out that he's just done 3 loops rather than 4. A lap set is just over 5 miles, and you're doing 3 miles easy, 2 miles at marathon pace 4 times over. I think Nev's just done 3 because he said that we started to struggle on the 3rd lap. But yeah, today Naomi and I just we go the opposite way round so we can see them, and just the miles just ticked off really well. We were kind of, I need to have a look, but we were just kind of like hovering over 9-minute miles, like literally, well, like bang on like 9-minute miles each time. And just having it in the loop, we're just like, right, one loop down, it just seemed to go really quick. Then it was the second loop, and then it was like, right, third loop. And Naomi had on her plan 13 miles easy, and then 3 miles at like target marathon pace. And that is 8:30s. So we ended up doing like 8:27, 8:14, 7:57. So yeah, she just kind of and the second mile she was like, I'm not looking at my watch, and I was like, you've got buffer. She said, I'm not looking. I was like, okay, you've got buffer, and she just didn't slow down. So then we just kind of sped up in the last mile. So yeah, got that kind of rush from those last few miles, and just feeling strong. I did think, like, when you like sort of slot into a rhythm of a pace, I did wonder how I would be able to pick up the speed, but it was absolutely fine. And yeah, just absolutely loved that, and just really happy. Really strong week. Like, just thinking about reflecting on the week, like, started off with an easy run, had the session 5 by 1200s, so it was a bit of a longer session. So it was one of those ones that like didn't feel super fast, but didn't feel easy because it was longer. If that makes any sense. But yeah, a good session. Sometimes it's good to do stuff like that because you can't do like loads of fast stuff all the time. Got to push yourself outside your comfort zone. A good tempo run. I progressed into the pace. Yesterday was a bit fast than it should have been at park run, but I felt strong and I felt good. And then yeah, another really good run today. So I end up on 46 miles for the week, biggest week in such a long time. And this is what I love about this training block actually, is that because of the injury, like everything's like a new PB or like a new best of this and a new best of that, or so yeah, like first of this and stuff. So yeah, really happy. Temperature today was 4 degrees, I think, about, so it was fine. So I had this headscarf on, hair's like an absolute state, but long sleeved trousers and no gloves, and was absolutely fine. But now obviously I've stopped, I'm freezing. Shoe choice today, should I take one off and show you? Is, and these are filthy, Pegasus 38s. Yeah, Nike Air Zoom Pegasus 38. Yeah, and actually really enjoy these for long run shoe. Yeah, just feel really comfortable, and yeah, I don't know the terminology too well about long track shoes, but yeah, I love these. And that is it really for the week. So all the boxes ticked, really happy about that. 2 gym sessions. I'm going to stretch later. I am wondering, because Nev's just got back, I probably have enough time to go home and shower before the boys finish, but I wouldn't want James to get back and then I not be here and him like, whoa, cold or something. So probably not going to risk it. I'm just going to sit here. Maybe I'll put the heating on. What a great idea. Why am I sat here in the cold? I'll pop the heating on in the car, and then potentially going out for a walk this afternoon with my new friend, the owner of Hugo. So that'll be nice. Stretch out the legs and then hopefully do a stretching session, and then into week 7. Next week's exciting. Well, do I say exciting because we're going to do fast park run next week, so it's a little preparation for that. So I haven't got a session on Thursday because of the fast park run, so I'm going to try to work on mindset this next week and not build it up, but there we go. So also today we've got quite a few people racing at the Fred Hughes 10 miler, so I'm looking forward. We were originally going to do that, but I think it sold out by the time that we'd looked to sign up, and then we were going to do another race, but I think I got the dates wrong, so there wasn't a race. But no, so we've done our long run, which a big success, and then yeah, we'll catch up with the rest of the running hub and see how they've all got on their races. So Hope your training is going well, whatever you're training for. Let me know. Love to hear about what you are also up to. Hope that you've enjoyed this video and look forward to seeing you next week in week 7 of Paris Marathon training.